Britain's shores have taken a battering this winter, and the Welsh coast is no exception. Here at Newgale in Pembrokeshire, the beach bears some of the scars. But there is more than debris and driftwood strewn across the shingle. Dozens of seabirds have washed up too, exhausted, emaciated and defeated after some of the worst storms for decades. Local birdwatcher Anna Sutcliffe has found dead guillemots, razorbills and even puffins, most likely starved after being unable to catch fish in such choppy waters.
They should be lovely and fat and plump and full of sexy vibrancy to start mating and getting that egg and producing chicks for May, June, July. But at the moment those birds that we're picking up seem to be really quite thin.
The Pembrokeshire coast and nearby islands are home to some of Britain's last remaining healthy colonies of seabirds. Married couple Bea Bush and Eddie Stubbings are wardens on Skomer for 9 months of the year, but they've been combing beaches on the mainland ahead of their trip.
It's a massive shame and quite worrying. So we might see a decline this year. It depends on what age they are when they die. So if it's all young birds, we might not see a dip in the population, the decline of the population for the next 4 years.
It's actually pretty upsetting to see so many seabirds have been washed up here. But that only really hints at the scale of the tragedy out at sea. In fact, conservationists believe that the recent storms we've had in the North Atlantic and the English Channel have killed more birds than the Sea Empress and the Brer oil disasters put together. The phenomenon has been of greater concern in northern France this year, where the deaths of around 11,000 birds, including many puffins, have been recorded. Rings and geolocators on some of the puffins showed they were from Wales. The Wildlife Trust of South and West Wales says the storms have only added to declines in many distinctive species, believed to be connected to climate change. Further out at sea, when breeding season begins on Skomer and Skocum, we can begin to discover the full impact of this winter's awful weather. John Ironmonger, BBC News, on Newgale Beach.